Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to indiglojypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm happy to do this tarot reading for Capricorn placements or anyone involved with a Capricorn. The messages may or may not resonate. I appreciate your presence and energy, and I hope you're all doing wonderful. So, Cappy, as I was shuffling the tarot deck for you, the Six of Cups reverse did come out. So some of you guys could really be like thinking about your past, especially with Pluto in your sign. Although it is an outer planet, I see how that could be kind of doing something there, like collectively, on a collective level. For others of you, you may be just like focused on your future. And for others of you, this could have something to do with children, your own children, the children you want, etc. But we'll get into it here. And thank you, Spirit, for overseeing this active divination for Capricorn in their highest good. If you guys are interested in booking a personal, please reach out to me on Instagram. It's the same name. I would love to connect with you on a personal level. And we will go from there. There could be like a cycle from your past that hasn't quite completed yet. Maybe something from childhood that is still trying to be released from your body or your consciousness, or something related to some children or your own children. Thank you, Spirit. So 9 of Pentacles reversed. This could have something to do with like child support, I really feel. For some of you, maybe some of you are dependent on child support, or there's a child support issue from your own childhood. Maybe the story that you heard about receiving child support turned out to be not true, or there's some holes in it, or it's something like that. Because we have the Six of Cups, which represents the past. It could also represent children. And now at the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Pentacles. So it has to do with like, it usually has to do with independence, but because it's reversed, it could be codependence or financial codependence, which is what made me think of child support. It could be someone financially dependent to take care of their children. Or there's some codependency issues that stem from childhood that are trying to be released now. Okay. With the World reversed, it is closer than you think. You may have gone like back and forth in a certain situation with family members, or with the person with whom you are or were married to, or are in a relationship with in some way. It could be about like, geography, like where people live, where it concerns children, like what school district, or I want to move away from them, which means you'll be able to see them less. The Shy Gamer, hello to you. Thank you so much for being here. It could be something, anything like that here at Capricorn, where it's like, I want to move to another town or something like that, or another county. And it's like, well, it's going to make it more difficult for me to get them. Can you reconsider? It could be something like that as well here. Okay. With the 5 of Wands, there's definitely some conflict occurring around this possible move, or this cycle that is trying to be completed, because it could have to do with like codependency and being stuck in the past here. Okay. The 5 of Pentacles, you have some 5s here. Somebody's a January 5th, a January 10th, a January 1st. But this is representing changes. There could be some resistance to change for one person and an embrace of change for another person. But the 5 of Pentacles could be like somebody wanting to come out of the cold with you, Capricorn. Maybe you put distance between you and another person for whatever reason. And for others of you, this is like maybe a release of like a poverty consciousness, or a release of a need to be financially dependent on a certain situation here. Okay. With the Page of Pentacles, this could represent one of the children. Hi, Play Fox. Thank you guys for being here. The Page of Pentacles here is like the recent past. So maybe you're getting offered a little more, or you're offering a little more, or there's something about spending a little bit more time with the child, especially if there's going to be a move of some sort. It seems to be like working out in that way. But give me 1 second here. I just want to make sure that I'm collecting all the information possible as a means to bring you to a healthy conclusion and not just tell you the drama that you already know about. So this could, on a spiritual level, have something to do with like a breakthrough, so that you can break some sort of pattern, like generational pattern here, where your dependents or your child are more financially dependent. And you're breaking this pattern of like financial dependency. So this could be like government assistance. It could be child support. It could be anything where you're expecting to receive money from another person, or even dependent on, alimony or something like that, to live. It could be something like that you're now at this place of breaking here, Capricorn. Okay. With the death and rebirth, this is Scorpio energy. There could be a Scorpio involved in your situation, or you guys could have Scorpio placements in your own chart. Libra also got that card in that same position. So some of you guys could have Libra aspecting your chart in some way. But this is something needing to change, needing to be put to rest, needing to transform. Okay, so that's where you are. I feel like that's what is trying to transpire or take place. There's just been like some slight delays or some resistance to change, especially if somebody wants to move here. The Ace of Swords, that is the truth. I feel like there's going to be a clearing of the air about, anything that is important to discuss in terms of children and delegation of finances and or moving, to whatever location. I don't see it being a super far move. Sorry about that. I don't see it being a super far move, but the potential of moving somewhere, making it a little less convenient for one of the parents, could be taking place here. But you're also getting clarity of mind here, Capricorn, with this Ace of Swords. It could have to do with the discussion, or it could have to do with you just releasing things from your past that kept you in a cycle of like dependency in some way, or maybe attracting people that are dependent upon you financially. Okay. The High Priestess reversed. This is Pisces energy. There could be a Pisces involved with your situation. Oh, wow. Okay. Michelle, I actually did Cancer this morning, and Scorpio I have not done yet. That's really cool. I wish you guys magical, fortunate union, even though it seems to be very far apart. Like, I hope they're still, I hope the love between the both of you flourishes, is what I mean. Okay. The High Priestess reversed is like, it's Pisces energy. I don't know if I said that. I'm sorry. But it could be like a revelation, an understanding, information coming out that maybe was buried because you buried it, or it was buried for a reason. It could be something like that. But it could also be a need for you to use your intuition in this situation. Like there's a deep understanding and knowing that there is a need for you to like release the past, even though it could have been painful or traumatic or got you to be the person that you are today. Your intuition is trying to guide you to like release something that is like it could be acting as a money blocker. But with this 5 of Pentacles here in your headspace, Capricorn, I do see those blockages being removed if you are experiencing any. Just kind of clear the air with the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess, like have a much needed conversation, or like a forgiveness session. Anyone that you need to forgive for whatever reason is really going to help you navigate the next course of your journey here. Okay. The Hierophant reversed. This is Taurus energy. There could be a Taurus. She says it can't be. Oh, okay. Well, the Hierophant reversed is Taurus energy. There could be a Taurus influencing the situation. You guys could have aspects to Taurus in your own natal chart or progress chart. But this is the energy of like breaking something that you felt stuck to or committed to for a long time. It could have been a person. It could also be a mindset or an ideology that kept you in a perpetual cycle of dependency, having to depend on others for stability, for gains, or to help you with your child or children, something along those lines. I see you breaking it. It looks like you are in resonance with your intuition. Some of you may be getting a divorce. You already got the divorce, or the divorce is taking a really long time. This situation is meant to transform you, kind of propel you into having a clear mind, or clearing the air, or like doing some spiritual sort of decluttering here, Capricorn. And I keep hearing forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. So there's a certain level of forgiveness that would benefit you if it took place here, okay? But definitely the breaking of something that you were committed to for a very long time. Like I said, it could come in the form of a person or an idea, something that you believed in for a very long time. You have two cards in the same position somehow. I guess that's what it meant to be. You have the Queen of Swords and the Page of Cups. So there could be like a conversation that would benefit you to have, like with your mother, a mother figure, or the more feminine parent. One of you guys could have an air sign for a parent, or maybe you are the air sign parent and you have Capricorn placements. But this has something to do with an apology. Someone may want to apologize and clear the air with you about your childhood, your past, or just like the decisions they're making in regards to your own child or children. I do see a healthy discussion, a clean break in a situation, whether that's with a person or with a mindset, and apologies being exchanged in a very like healthy sort of way here, okay? There could be, like I think I already said, there could be a parent apologizing to a child and vice versa. And even if it's a grown child, you know, that doesn't matter. I still see like some sort of air being cleared, and like, you know, I'm really sorry if I wasn't a better example for you, or something along those lines here. Then we have the Fool reversed. So I just see like many of you, this is Aries energy. So I see you guys proceeding with caution, you know, like accepting what you can, and, you know, releasing what you have no control over here. But this Fool energy has to do with, you know, somebody could also feel really be coming down really hard on themselves for whatever transpired between you and them. Like I said, it could be a parent wishing they had treated you better in childhood, or it could be like a former spouse that maybe understands their role and why things didn't work out. It could be something like that, like somebody feeling foolish about some decisions that were made previously, or maybe even for bickering or participating in drama-filled situations with you, Capricorn, okay? Like you could be getting an apology here for that, and somebody could be feeling foolish about the role that they played in the demise of the connection here, okay? Or the altercation. It doesn't have to be a demise, but the death and rebirth card is here. And this is also you just kind of moving forward with caution, not being really too rushed to make any decisions or do anything, or that's the advice here, okay? So I hope these messages were helpful. I feel called to give you a Spirit Oracle card before we... Bill Glasso, thank you so much for being here. Okay, so you got Patience and Aura of Love. There's Aura of Love. The union of light and dark, of earth and sky, balancer of anima and animus, the merger of two souls. Acknowledge the masculine and feminine aspects of yourself, both yin and yang, to create a perfect balance. So again, this could be like you and a former spouse, or you and a parental figure, or you as a parental figure, just having that exchange and that clarity. And then you also have patience. You are entering a time of great love and peace. Be patient and allow the current storm to clear. Resurrection, no more wounds. Only love predicted for the future. I love that for you, Capricorn. Way to really kind of face things here. This type of stuff is not easy at all. Like, you know, just depending on where you are, like your level of consciousness, this can be, especially when our egos get in the way, you know, this can be a little bit more on the challenging side to like acknowledge that there's something that needs to be released so you can prosper. You know, or there's an aspect of yourself that you'd like to change or acknowledge, etc. That's not always easy, but it is necessary for our growth. And I definitely see you guys growing. Okay. So thank you all so much. I appreciate you all being here, for all your thumbs ups, your comments, and everything like that. Thank you so much for helping me grow as a creator. I'm so close to 1K subscribers, and I just couldn't be more grateful. Capricorn, thank you all so very much. I wish you all so much love, so much light, infinite abundance. And until next time, my sweet sea goats, take care. Thank you, Spirit.